the bargain bin for the week
bargain hunter.
Now I have to put another edit mark. Thanks, Mike.
No, I said, what do you mean? I just said bargain hunter. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I didn't
swear. No, it's fine. I just said you're a bargain hunter.
So let's get it back on track.
What do you think I said?
Let's get it back on track. So the Epic Game Store this week has Crying Sun. So they've gone back to their normal weekly free games. And next week, we did have it in the show notes, so you are seeing it on the video. Next week, they have now I've forgotten the name, Battlefront 2, is that right?
I thought you just skip it. So Star Wars Battlefront 2, some collection, like a special version of it. So.
Yeah, no, so I'm definitely going to play that. So if you guys want to jump into that.
Yeah, I'll jump on. Yeah, cool. You will. Just remind me to get it, because forget about that stuff.
You'll play it next weekend.
No deal.
No deal. It's not an RPG. No deal.
Exactly.
Not even for 10 minutes.
He doesn't want to. He wants us to buy the game and then not play it. So yeah, that's going to be pretty.
Wait, hang on. By the way, do you know he doesn't skip a beat with getting these achievements? I know he uses his phone to play his Xbox when he's on the toilet.
Of course,
to make sure he doesn't miss any moment of getting those achievements.
He said that before.
Okay,
all right, let's try to get back on track. So we are running long. Nintendo Switch.
That's what she said.
So the highlights that we have are Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is 50% off, $35 until the 12th of Jan. Okami HD, which I took advantage of. I should say Okami HD, if you look at every platform, this is pretty much the cheapest it's been available. So $15.
Crazy, isn't it?
So I would definitely get on that. It's a really cool game that so far I've played. I know it's got a good rep. PlayStation, Lords of the Fallen, it's 84% off, $4.
Awesome game. Get it.
Definitely Swinny has added this one. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes of Heaven, 85% off, which is $15.
Yada yada does it.
Wait, so that game is normally $100? I guess 99. Yeah, okay.
Grand Kingdom, 90% off, which is $7.60. I'll hand over to the Xbox shill, Swinny, to cover the Xbox ones.
Shill away. Okay, so the bunch of Game Pass editions. So Injustice, available now is Injustice 2 on console and PC, eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 season update on console, and the Little Acre on console, which looks pretty cool. Some additions on the 14th of Jan are Torchlight 3 on console, which I've heard mixed things about, but I will play eventually. Neoverse on PC, What Remains of Edith Finch on PC, and YIIK.
Why? I'd like to see you butcher something. It's not me.
Oh, look. YIIK in capitals, a postmodern RPG on PC. That's who knows how to pronounce that. And
postmodern RPG, that sounds interesting.
And one late edition in 26th of Jan is Project Winter on console, which is a social deception game or whatever, like an Among Us style game, but it looks cool. So some removals. There's no date that I could find, but it's expected to be 15th of Jan from what I've read.
Oh, I have seen it say 15th of Jan somewhere.
So Tekken 7 on console, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet on console, My Friend Pedro on console, and FTL Fast and Light on PC. So some big games there, leaving Game Pass. And a final update. So it was announced that Killer Queen Black was being added sometime in January. I think it was meant to have been added by now, actually. So that got pushed back and is delayed until later in Q1 this year.
Cool. Yeah, and I should just say that we still haven't got an update on, because I'm more the Xbox Game Pass PC player, we still haven't got an update on when the EA games are coming out to PC. And I now expect that to be months away. It was meant to be mid-December.
Months away? Why would it take that long, I reckon?
There must be some massive issue that they've come across. I find it to be a bit weird when you log into games. I installed Final Fantasy VII the other day because that's on my Dirty Dozen list for this year. And I don't know, it was really janky at the start just to get it working with the firewalls and everything. You got to link your Xbox account, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, maybe they've had some issue.
I didn't have any issues there, so I played that recently, so I don't know what's going on.
No, but I think that's the thing about PC, right? It's with Xbox, you've got 5 SKUs or whatever it is to worry about. With PC, it's all the different configurations.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of like security on my system so that things can't just edit folders randomly, so I have to approve them before they work, but some programs don't manage that well. So I'll have to sometimes install programs twice to make sure it works. So I'm not going to mention again, but like we haven't heard any news. When we do hear news, we'll
tell you.
Out. Yeah.
So just another quick shout out because it wasn't on the run sheet and I totally forgot about it. EB Games have an interesting little sale at the moment. If you can find stock, they have a whole bunch of games starting at 95 cents. So as an example, Mass Effect Andromeda, I think on both platforms, brand new is 95 cents. There's a whole bunch of other games that start at 95. Quite a few that sort of go up to about the $10 mark or the $9 mark, which are quite good. Again, stock pending. One thing I found quite interesting, though, is I went to my local EB and I wanted to get a whole bunch of copies of Mass Effect Andromeda. Don't ask why. And a little project that I wanted to do.
Scalping.
Building
and
a spaceship out of them.
Trust me, definitely not scalping. I don't think anyone wants to buy them. What I found kind of weird, but I sort of get why they do it, but it was still kind of weird, especially the explanation that I was given, is they didn't have any brand new copies for 95 cents, but they had a whole bunch of pre-owned copies for $9. And I said, hey, can I just price match a pre-owned copy with a brand new copy? And they go, no, we're only trying to clear out the brand new copies. And I'm like, what's the logic? I could not figure out. Obviously, that person didn't know. They're not head office. But I don't quite get the logic of why they'll be willing to clear out brand new copies of all these games. And not just that, there's just one example. There's quite a few for 95 cents. Yet not do the same thing for the pre-owned ones. Like, what are they actually trying to get rid of? It's weird.
Well, I just quickly on that. So, having worked at a video game store, I've seen a little bit about this.
Pulling that card out now.
He always pulls it out, yeah.
This is true, though. What happens is, with the publisher and the distributors, they have relationships and targets and sales and rebates. So, they've probably got some crazy rebate with EA on Andromeda that would not apply to used copies, because used copies, they've paid for them. That's in their inventory. You know, that's stock that they're holding and losing.
That's what it might be, actually. Yeah, because you're right, and I know some of the FIFA games and stuff are in special as well. So interesting.
So they probably want, because they also don't want games like that sitting on the shelves when the new Mass Effect comes out, because that confuses consumers and. You know, maybe they also don't think it's a great game. So they just want the trilogy.
Maybe it just hasn't been selling, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, go check it out. Quite a few. Oh, and sort of gaming related, of course, puzzles and stuff like that. So I got a Breath of the Wild. Hang on, it's gaming related. I got a Breath of the Wild
there's a run
puzzle.
sheet you can put this information in.
I know, but I totally forgot about it.
We're running long.
I legit forgot about it. But anyway, puzzles and all this other cool shit. There's like a Mario Cup that I bought. I'll show you guys next week.
Okay. Yeah, I know the power one that you're talking
about.
Bought
so much. The power one, yeah. Anyway, bought so much trash.
Let's
I'm
move
an
on
idiot.
because it's long and
I'm addicted
that you're not
to buying shit. Okay.
All right. Let's get into